We are live. Vegas versus Colorado, game one. A little bit of a late start, but we figured we'd do it anyway. It is 2-0 Colorado so far. They had a quick start. So, Tampa game was earlier today. Good game. Really good game. Unlucky last goal for Carolina, but Tampa Bay will take it, won't you? So that was a good game. Yeah, that was a good way to start off the series, in my opinion. I definitely think Carolina could have played a little bit better, but I do think it was a close game. And Tampa's just so good, so I understand. Like, they won. It was worth it. Like, they deserved to win there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Vegas game right now, I have Max is in the chat. I've got Vegas winning the series, but I do think that it'll go to 7 and that Colorado does potentially win. Like, I don't think it is. I knew that it was going to be a good series, and I do think that it's going to go to 7, but I do think that Colorado could win. I think it's like a case of like 55-45. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's quite 50-50, but I do think it's pretty close. Colorado in 4. That's a hot take, but I could see it happening, not going to lie. Honestly. Anything to say, Phil?
Just garbage goals.
Really?
Like that's how you're going to win that series. Like the goals Tampa had today. One was a tip that went 5-hole and one was from the corner.
The corner one, that was unlucky. Nedeljkovic was sliding, and he kind of like hit the post or something, or he caught something. So his pad went like that and went off his pad and in. Look at this guy, Twilight, man. Okay, so we've got the game up right now on our phones, and we're going to watch and just see what's going on and talk about the game. You guys probably won't be able to hear it that well because we want to have the talking louder. I got a new mic, as you guys can see. I've got the pop filter on. This is it really close. I have it on about like 2 o'clock on the gain knob. So it's up a little bit because it has the pop filter on, so it makes it a little bit quieter. So yeah, I was just posting on my story that we're live, and I'm gonna get back to the game. Popa's there. What's up, Popa? How you doing?
Popa.
Email, I'll stay for a period. Oh, we're gonna have a guest. We're gonna have Twilight on. Max. Popa, what's up, man? Popa's a big man. Nothing much. Just started the podcast. Popa, can you tell me how the mic sounds? I just got it. Sounds good, mate. Nice. Okay, so what's going on right now, Phil? Because I'm emailing Max the link. What's going on right now? It's late in the period.
1 minute left. 2-0
1 minute left?
Colorado.
Yeah, but what's going on like in the play? Like who do you think's playing
Vegas
well so far?
Is trying to get in the zone, but Colorado keeps stopping them.
So Colorado's playing shutdown right now?
Yep.
It's going to be tough for them to win, I think. I think it's going to be tough for Vegas to win, but I think they could do it. Like, if any team in this playoffs can beat Colorado, it's Vegas for me. Vegas or Tampa.
True.
That's just my take, though. I think Carolina too. Carolina and Tampa are very, very much similar.
I feel like Boston will make it to the finals somehow.
You do?
I feel like if they would play Tampa,
you think they'll beat Tampa?
I think they'll beat Tampa. But of how Vasilevsky is playing right now,
yeah,
I think Tampa will win. If he keeps it up, Tampa will win.
But you think if he plays not as good, they won't?
If he falls apart sorta, or if he like screws up a couple games,
yeah,
then I'll take it.
I agree. I do think that Boston can win. Yeah, period's over. Shots were 14-8. Colorado over Vegas. Definitely a dominant period for Colorado. Definitely the way they wanted to start after having 9 days off. That rest helped them clearly. I think they should have started Fleury Vegas. He's been their guy, and I do think that
I agree.
I do think that Leonard, I wouldn't say Leonard is like the wrong choice, but I will tell you that I would have started, I definitely would have started Marc-Andre Fleury over him.
But same thing happened last year. They didn't play Fleury.
Why not? Yeah.
They didn't play Fleury, and they lost.
Yeah, I just think Fleury is too good to not start him, and he's been too good.
Yeah.
Like, you can't talk about last series because Talbot carried Minnesota last series, and that is a fact. Talbot really played well last series. I think he stole that. Max just joined. Here we go.
What's up, boys?
What's up, Max?
What's up, Max?
Not much. I didn't even watch the first period. I'm just here for the intermission.
It is 2-0 Colorado. They have definitely dominated so far.
I saw that snipe by Ranton, and that was pretty gross.
That was a snipe, but Leonard wasn't even like close to being on his post. I think he could have had that, especially. I think Fleury would have had that. I think Fleury should have started.
Yeah, Fleury's their starter for sure.
Yeah, but that also opens up things for Seattle. I mean, if Seattle gets Leonard, they have a legit goaltender, a legit starter.
Vegas won't. Vegas has great goalie talent there. I don't know if they want to split those guys up because that's how you win the playoffs. Goaltending. You can steal a couple games.
I just don't know how many players they're going to keep because they have such a deep team.
True.
It depends on who they protect. It really depends on if they want to protect 2 goalies, then they're going to have to sacrifice some players. And we'll see after this playoffs, like who performs and who doesn't. So I think
Tampa's looking great.
Tampa is looking really good. We were just talking about that. It was a great game, and that Phil brought up the point that there's going to be a lot of dirty goals.
From Pat Maroon.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of dirty goals. There's going to be a lot of battles. There's going to be a lot of physicality, and this series is going to be close. That's what Phil and me brought up.
For sure.
Yeah. So Max, Leafs game, Habs. What are your opinions on that?
Hey, I got the hat on though, real quick. Just gotta flex it. Honestly, man, I'm gonna keep it blunt with you. We're the better team, but going into this game, there's gotta be like no confidence at all. Like Montreal's all the momentum. We'll see how they perform. A lot of skill. Matthews, Marner need to get going. I'd say split them up on different lines and just spread the offense out. But yeah, we'll see.
That's what I was saying last podcast. Do you remember me saying that?
Yeah. Good point,
I
bud.
said Marner should go down to the second line. And I think that
Maybe
Matthews.
the AHL too. I'm kidding.
AHL. Yeah, I just don't see the Leafs producing enough for how offensively skilled they are, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They are an insanely skilled, insanely talented offensive team, and they're not producing against a team that is not the greatest.
100%. 100%.
I would have Matthews on the top line with I'd have Nylander and Marner play together.
I'd put Dermott and Muzzin on his wings. Just Marner play defense because that's what he's better at right now. I'm kidding.
I don't know, man. Marner has been invisible
Okay.
this series.
Tomorrow, Leafs Habs.
Yeah.
You keeping Soupy in that?
For sure.
100%. 100%. There is not a chance I am starting Frederik Andersen in Game 7. Soupy has carried the Leafs this season. No, not this season. This series. Sorry. He was the reason why they were winning the series. Matthews hasn't performed. Marner hasn't performed. Those are their two best players, and they were still winning the series. What does that tell you? They were getting great goaltending.
Freddie Andersen.
Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. Max, you're looking pretty good there. You want to keep your camera on?
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
The paparazzi's just insane right now, you know.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I can't be going outside too much either.
They're all over at your house.
Mm-hmm. Jeez.
So yeah, who do you have tomorrow winning, guys?
Oh, 4-2. I'm kidding.
I have Habs.
I'm gonna say this. It's gonna go to overtime. It's gonna be a war. I'm gonna make two predictions, one for each team, because anything can happen in that, right? I'm gonna go in overtime. I'm going with the classic Austin Matthews.
Okay.
And for Montreal, I am going with Tyler Toffoli.
Really? You're going tie?
It's gonna be a freaking dirty goal, though. It's gonna be like a bounce off someone's butt in the crease, tap in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ty just standing in front, battling, coming off a pad, bang, goal, series over.
Another possibility is one team could dominate. Like Montreal's coming off has all the momentum coming into this, or the Leafs get so riled up that they just start. I'm nervous thinking about it, but the Leafs get so riled up that they just start firing on all cylinders, you know?
Yeah, I am not feeling confident about each team, actually.
The thing I'm saying here is that we've dominated this team before. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to take like a 4-1 win.
There's no reason.
These
There
guys
is
are
no
pumped.
reason why you guys should not win this series. You guys are the better team. Plain out. Simple. But you guys just don't perform in the playoffs. I don't know what it is. The Leafs do not perform in the playoffs, and that's a fact. That's been proven. Like 2004, the last time you guys won a series.
Yeah,
It's the first round, man. Like, you guys haven't won the cup since '67. Like, that's insane. But you guys haven't even got past the first round.
I'm gonna use that guy
since before I was born.
We haven't won a cup in color TV yet.
Yeah, and I'm turning 15 this summer, and I have not been alive long enough to see, not even remember, just to like be alive for the Leafs winning a series.
Hopefully that changes. It's not looking
Hopefully
too
it
good.
does. I don't know. AP, who you got?
Where's Anthony? Is he on the screen?
He's in the chat.
Attaboy.
Did you guys not see the chat?
Nah, like mine shows up like freaking 10 minutes later.
Habs in 7. So you have Habs winning game 7, Anthony? Controversial. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people might have the Habs winning Game 7. Yeah,
Bro, I
score.
saw a poll on Instagram. It was 19% Leafs.
19% Leafs.
Yeah.
It was 81% Habs.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have all the momentum coming into this series. They have all of the momentum. They've got. They won with fans in their building. They had 2 overtime wins. Like they are coming into this game fired up, absolutely fired up right now.
Early goals will be key. That's who's winning. You get early goals. First goal, I mean, take a lead. Either thing with the Leafs, they're key for them. If they score the first goal, they're got a good chance of winning, because if you open up against this team's offense, if you open up and try and score on this team, they can go right back the other way on you. So you got to watch out.
Yeah, I mean, like, just think about it, though. Matthews and Marner, they can... I'm not a Marner fan. I don't like Marner. Matthews, yeah, sure, whatever. But just, they're so skilled. They can turn on at any moment.
They could take over a game for sure.
They can turn on at any moment. And I think that possibility really scares me if I was a diehard Habs fan.
I also make life hard on Carey Price. The guy gets nothing. Nothing happens to him. You need to get a couple extra hacks. Not anything dirty. A couple extra hacks. Get them a little riled up. Because when Montreal's mad, they don't seem to play very well.
Maybe try to get Carey Price to take a penalty.
Yeah.
He does get riled up. He does retaliate. Maybe try to get him to take a penalty. Get on the power play. Free power play.
Hyman needs to play like he was playing before he was injured. In front of the net, wreaking havoc. Like, Mike Smith was way more focused on him when he scored than the puck, you know?
Yeah, you got to make the goalie worry about you.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make the goalie worry about you in front, but he also has to worry about the puck, obviously. Like, that's what you're trying to stop. That's what you got to... That's your point. That's your purpose. You have to stop the puck. But if someone's, like, in your face, in your crease, you're going to want to get them out.
Yeah. And I'm going to...
Anything to say?
I don't know. To be honest, it just do or die. Anything.
Also, another thing to point out, Jake Muzzin may not be back for Game 7, which would be a huge blow. They don't know for sure yet, but it's looking like he's going to be in. But he had a pretty bad groin injury, so they're not sure. And also, earlier today, I was talking about Ben Hutton. So for some reason, he's injured, so that kind of sucks. If I were the Leafs, I'd put him in if he wasn't injured. Solid defensive defenseman, and that's what you basically need with all the offense you got, you know?
I think that Muzzin would be a big loss, and I think that you guys need him.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. Well, we'll see. Anything happens. Some teams know how to win in round 1. Some teams don't.
And one more thing. I think that...
We'll see. Anything happens.
I think that, the point of the playoffs, put everything on the line. Everything you got out there. And you want to win. You're going for that Stanley Cup. You need 16 wins, okay? The Leafs aren't playing desperate enough. They're playing like they're the top team. They're playing like they have the advantage. They're playing like they're the number 1 seed, but not in a good way. They're playing like it's an automatic win for them when it's not. No series is an automatic win. No series you can take lightly. Colorado didn't take St. Louis lightly. Look what happened.
Well, now they're scared, so we'll see. Leafs are scared, not Habs. They got
Phil, anything to chat with Max about? I'm just going to tune into the stream, mute my mic, and see how it sounds. You guys talk.
How about those Bulls, man? Insane.
Okay.
Great game.
That was a good game.
Hedman was playing like a god.
Yeah, Hedman saved us the last little bit. Vasilevsky played unreal.
I know. Tampa, I'm calling it Tampa in 5. Oh, they look so good out there. Well, I didn't watch the first period, but I watched the other two. They looked amazing.
uh, yeah, I guess, but I feel like Tampa could have done better on the power play. In my opinion, they could
Well,
have
in
done
the
a bit
playoffs, a
more.
W is a W. They
Yeah,
got a power play goal.
they did, but they
Great
had like
point.
3 after.
Oh, I don't think
So.
any Tampa fans need to be concerned yet at all. No concerns here.
We're not the Leafs.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I think, if I'm being honest, I think Leafs win, but I said that yesterday, so if Montreal does pull it out, I'm not going to be super, super surprised.
Same here.
I took Leafs in 5, but I do think that my bracket is already screwed. I was feeling really confident about it during round 1, but the way that things are going and the upsets that are happening and the length of time it's taking for teams that have the advantage, that are clearly the better teams, the length it's taking them to win, like Carolina over Nashville, it's scary. So I don't know.
Sums it up last game.
Mitchie Marner.
Yeah.
I think he's been invisible. I don't know. I'm not a fan of him.
Same.
Now, no hate to him because he's an unbelievable player and he's definitely a great player, but I am just not like a huge fan of him. I love his offensive game. I love his passing ability. I love his vision. I don't love the fact that he hasn't done anything yet.
Neither do I.
That's just me though. I'm not a diehard Leafs fan. I've been a Leafs fan since I was little. I love watching them, but I honestly have to like other teams too because like I know people that play for them and stuff. So I've kind of drifted away from being one of those people that the only team that they like is the Leafs, like Max. So I really have different perspectives on things, which I kind of like. So I don't know. I feel like if I was still a diehard Leafs fan, maybe I'd be hating or dissing a bit less. But I do think that in time, like the Leafs will win and will get by the first round. But I don't know if it's this year. I thought for sure before the playoffs it was this year.
Is AP still in here?
Nah, I blocked him from the chat for 5 minutes because he was spamming too much. But I don't think he's here anymore.
Anthony, what about your what's it called? Your combo of teams, the San Jose, Florida, Columbus.
Through the major sports leagues.
Yeah.
Hockey, San Jose, Columbus, Florida. Basketball, Atlanta, Memphis. Baseball, Tampa Bay. Football, Buffalo.
He's just waiting for new sports so we can get every state in the USA.
Soccer, Juventus. It's crazy.
We love you, AP, though. Except your teams.
Yeah, they're a bit questionable. They are.
The most boring teams to watch. Except for Florida. Florida's pretty cool. Now. It used to be awful.
Yeah, honestly, Florida, that was a great series. I took Tampa in 6, so I was right. But I wouldn't have been mad if Florida won because
Tippy.
Yeah, Tippy, but also they just played well, so it was a great series. I liked the decision of Spencer Knight. You guys?
I don't know. He's great goalie. He did shut the door. I feel like in a long series, I think the pressure would get to a young guy too much. But he look good. Look good. Solid.
He definitely did not look like it was his first playoffs.
Yeah,
I think
he was pretty solid.
He was pretty steady. in terms of that, I won't call it a panic decision, but I'll say it was a desperate decision. Like,
Yeah, both their goalies goals against average. Here, let me bring this stuff off.
weren't they down 3-0, Phil?
2.
2-0.
Okay,
Tampa?
Florida.
No, Florida.
Oh,
Were they down?
Florida.
They were down
2-0,
3-0,
2-0,
right?
2-0,
2-0? Okay.
Yeah, the score.
And then they won
overtime.
one game. They were down 3-1, right?
They were down 3-1, 3-2,
Yeah.
and they won.
Okay. They were
Tampa
down
won.
3-1. So Bobrovsky and
Alright.
Drieger weren't cutting it. I think
Here's
they're
your-
still good goalies, but
Here's your 2 goals against average for Drieger and Bobrovsky. You ready?
Mhm.
Sergei Bobrovsky, 531. Literally worse than me in NHL 21. And then you got
no, you're worse.
then you got Chris Drieger, who got 3.69. And in the playoffs, you don't cut it like that. And then I don't even where Spencer.
If you
Knight
have
is.
above 3 goals against in the playoffs, you're not winning.
If you have almost 6, you're not winning for sure.
What is Vasilevsky? Isn't he like 2 now?
He is.
Philip Grubauer before this game had a 1.87 save percentage.
Vasilevsky's 2.64. Jack Campbell though 1.77. Better than Carey
That's
Price.
insane. That's insane.
He's still fourth
1.77.
best though.
3-0.
Who's best?
Colorado
Connor,
just scored. It's 3-0.
Connor
3-0?
Hellebuyck.
Yeah.
Connor Hellebuck, what
1.6.
did he have? 1.6? Yeah, Edmonton didn't score at all.
All right, boys.
Grubauer,
Oh,
That wraps it up
Fleury
for.
is no.
That's my time. That was my time to shine for the intermission report. I'm going to finish some schoolwork, and yeah, good luck on
all
the
right,
rest,
have
boys.
fun, Max.
Peace out.
See ya.
Peace.
So there goes Max from the broadcast.
Saw just
We'll
scored
go for
3-0,
about.
and I think
We'll go
they're
for
doing a
about.
goalie change.
They're going for a goalie change. They're putting Fleury in.
They're thinking about it right now.
I think they should. I don't think Leonard
Nope,
was ready.
they kept Leonard.
I don't think Leonard was ready for the game.
Mm-mm.
He was. I don't think he was ready for the tempo of Colorado. Colorado is a very fast, skilled team,
I agree.
and they pass really well. So it'll be a challenge for Vegas. I think they could pull it off if they get good goaltending. But I do think Colorado is going to take this game 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling too confident in my pick in Vegas right now, but I'm going to stick with it for the series. And I'm going to stick with Tampa in 6 or Carolina in 7. I'm going to stick with that. I think that's pretty accurate. I think if it does go to game 7, that Carolina will win. But I think if the series can end before that, or the series does end before game 7, that is going to be Tampa
The
Bay
way
taking
Tampa's
it.
playing, I'm feeling a sweep. If they snag
Tampa
this next,
if Tampa sweeps, I'm coming back to this moment and like gonna post it somewhere, because if Tampa does sweep, that's demon time right there.
I'm telling you, if they snag tomorrow, not tomorrow, Tuesday against Carolina,
Yeah.
at home,
hmm
I don't think there's any chance Carolina's winning with Tampa's fans.
Winning one game. You don't think they'll win one?
Carolina, nope.
Hot take. I have Carolina winning the next game in Carolina.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
I'm
think
gonna stay with my pick.
I feel Tampa's gonna win both at home.
You think Tampa's gonna win both their home games?
Both their home games, yep.
I mean, that's fair. They do have great fans.
Really energetic.
And they did just win the cup last year, so they have more fans. So, people know they're good. People know they're entertaining to watch because just how stacked their team is.
Mm-hmm.
So
True.
I think they'll have the building will be definitely electric, especially if they win the 2 games going into that and they have a 2-0 lead playing the next 2 games at home. It will be tough for Carolina to win, but I think if Carolina does win their next game, it's right, like it is a deadlock. And I know, like, obviously it is because it's a 1-1 series, but I think like it's closer even than that. Like, You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
But I think if they don't, it's going to be a real challenge because Tampa is going to be electric if they win those 2 games.
Yeah.
The crowd's going to be going insane. I feel like we haven't talked about Boston versus New York
Past
enough.
this, Hattie.
Pasta had a Hattie, and he was insane. Like, he was the best player in that game by far. Not just because of the stats, but he just dominated.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't like, if you watch him last series, I didn't think he was
He was there.
he was there, but he
but
wasn't.
He showed
Like,
up now.
yeah, he's here. If he keeps playing like this, I have no problem with saying Boston in 5 or 6.
He's a playoff performer. He knows how to play. He knows how to win.
He's one of those young guys that is not phased by the playoffs.
No, he doesn't care who he plays. He's been in the playoffs long enough. He knows how to win.
He's got
And he
that winning
wants to win.
culture on Boston. They just have that, so.
Yeah, he knows how to win. He wants to win. He's gonna win.
Yeah, I think they win in 5. I'm confident. All right, well, I think we've talked about everyone. Today was more of a shorter one.
Oh, McKinnon, 4-0.
4-0?
Yep. He just walked right in, cut across, right in the middle, shot it, scored.
I say pull him now. Pull Leonard.
This guy's hot, man.
Yo, that's sus.
No, like he's hot
I
right
know.
now. Like
I know he's the best player in the playoffs so far, I'd
yeah.
say. I'd say him, Cooch.
And then I have Hedman or Pasta.
Yeah, that's same with me. Points up there, Pasta's up there, Hedman's up there. Soupy's up there, Price is up there.
Yeah,
Those are
Vassie's
my
been
guys.
playing amazing too.
Vassy, that's just a given though. Like, he's the best
Kale
goalie in the
McCarr,
league.
he's been good. Although he hasn't like scored.
He has
he's been
5
good.
assists.
Yeah.
If he got an assist on that goal, then that's 6. All right, well, before Colorado scores again, I think the stream's going to come to an end. Today was a shorter one. Just more of like a analysis and kind of a mic test. And just kind of talking about what's happened so far, because there's actually been a lot past his hat trick and Habs forcing Game 7. So you'll see me after the Habs Leaf series. You'll see Phil, Max, AP, maybe Daniel, probably on Friday to talk about everything that will happen until then. But yeah, I'm gonna log off. Phil,
Yep.
are you good to end the stream?
I'm good to go. They still have Leonard in.
Controversial. I mean, I would put Fleury in, but I don't know. Would you?
I would have started him right from the beginning.
Yeah, so would I. All right. Well,
All right.
thanks for tuning in. I think we had 9 viewers at one point, so thank you very much. New test with the mic. Aiden's still in the chat. Thanks, Fire.
Fleury?
Aiden, yeah, he's in the chat.
Aiden!
Yeah, so we had 9 viewers at one point. That's the most we've had live. So thank you, whoever that was. I'm going to post on my Instagram story next time we go live. Make sure you tune in and make sure you tell us in the chat that you're here so we can say hi and, kind of shout you out because we say hi to everyone. So, yeah, we'll be live later in the week. Thanks for tuning in. That's going to be the end of the broadcast for today.